We're here with Coach Calloway on Heart of America Athletic Conference Media Day before the 2016 football season. Coach, getting ready for your first season as the head coach here at Central. Media Day going on right now. What are your overall thoughts knowing that this is August 1st and your first game is on the 27th later this month?
Well, first thought is just excited about seeing the team back together on August the 8th, and just excited about going through the process with this particular team, the 2016 roster, because every team takes on its own identity. And just excited about to see the progress we made over the summer, and like I said, get excited for camp.
Coach, preseason poll comes out today. Like to get your thoughts on how much you put into that preseason poll. You're picked to finish fourth in the division. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, all the polls I feel are vital as far as rankings and ratings when it gets time for playoffs and decision makings. But at the end of the day, you still got to line up, play the games, and that's what's most important. What happens on the field and not what happens on paper. Understandable we are rated where we're rated. It is what it is based on our record last year, and we're playing in a tough conference, a tough division. So we got to be ready to go to work no matter what the ratings preseason say. Like I said, any day you got to line up, be ready to play.
A lot of fresh faces on this team and the coaching staff as well. Let's start with the offensive side of the ball. Who are some playmakers that we should look out for headed into this season?
Well, I think Caleb Bedford, our quarterback, is coming back for a second year. We're excited about what he brings to the table for his athletic ability and decision making at that position. Remington Slumber was an all-conference offensive lineman for us. He'll be back for his senior year. So excited about him. And Keenan Honore, receiver, played a little bit last year. Didn't see a lot of catches early in the season, but made a lot of impact plays as the season progressed. So excited about his ability. Sean Whitley, another senior, and Dylan Britt, another senior receiver for us. So we feel we've got some real strength in the receiving core and the offensive line and the quarterback position.
Now again, this is your first season as the head coach here at Central. You were the defensive coordinator last season. So as the head coach, what kind of offense are you hoping to run here? And talk a little bit about your new offensive coordinator, Dan Scheiber.
Well, we're looking for offense to score points first and foremost. We want to put points on the board. We'll be multiple. Coach Scheiber brings a ton of experience coaching at all levels in the collegiate level at NCAA schools, NAIA schools, and being a player and winning the national championship as a player. I think he brings a foundation to us from the offensive line with over 30 years of experience coaching that position. So just excited about what he brings to the table. And most importantly, he's in it for the right reasons. Make sure our student athletes get better moving forward, not just on the football field, but helping them as a mentor and as a sounding board moving on in life.
Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball now, where you coached last season. You bring in Marty Stewart from Conference foe Avila University to lead the defense this year, and you have Damian Stevens and Wes Davis returning on that defense. What can we expect out of Eagle D?
Well, we expect to continue some of the same standards that we already implemented. Playing physical, playing together, playing on one accord. Not any hero football. So we're excited about the direction that we have. I think a defensive line will be one of our foundations, which it needs to be within a successful football team. You got to have a good defensive line. So I think that group needs to do a good job in order for us to be successful this year. And it always works front to back. If the defensive line is playing well, it rushes the situation, the decision making by the quarterback, clogs up running lanes by the running back. So, we got to put a lot of focus up front. And excited about what Coach Stewart brings to the board. Also, over 30 years of college coaching experience. He's coached at Division I schools, Division II schools, NAIA. And another thing, like Coach Scheiber, he's a great mentor for these young student athletes. It's going to help them move forward in life, not just on the football field.
Let's talk about special teams. How is that shaping up? How's who will be the kicker and the punter this season, and what can we expect from the return game?
Well, with our special teams, we're going to look to score points in all phases of the special teams, except when we got hands team. That's the only time that we'll look to secure possession, but we want to be ultimately aggressive as possible in those situations. You'll see a lot of starters playing on special teams, provided we in a situation where we not have a lot of injuries. But I think special teams will be big for us. Jay Taggart was a freshman punter for us last year, projected to be our starting punter this year. Raul Palacios is a redshirt freshman, projected to be our kicker this year. So we're excited about what they can bring to the table.
Coach, final question for you. As we head into this season, what kind of goals do you have? And for this team, and obviously, this is your first season as the head coach, and this program definitely has the talent, now the coaching staff, to get to where you want to be. What kind of goals do you guys have?
Well, first thing, just want to make sure that we come together as a team at camp, and galvanize each other and get on the same page. We got to understand there's got to be consistent on working together, all right? And then obviously we want to win as many games as possible, and then we'll get those things done as we matriculate through the season.
Coach, thanks so much for your time and good luck this season.
Thank you.